Hey, what to do with the business is.
It is another week in the books with the On Deck TV show. What up? I am Spike Lou.
Man, holla at your boy Animal Brown, Animal underscore Brown if you're looking for me.
Absolutely, man. And I am Spike Lou on them same social sites. Holla at your boy, checking in off a fresh holiday weekend. Cool little 3-day. That's always good. Hey,
For
B,
sure,
how you
man.
feeling?
I'm feeling good. I didn't do no barbecue. I kind of feel a certain type of way about that shit because I really
Mm,
want some, but I'm trying to
mm.
stick to this little, trying to eat
This
right.
diet. Oh, okay. It was a purposeful thing. It wasn't you didn't get no
Facts.
barbecue invites. You just didn't want to go.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I had to turn them down.
Man. I sure ate me some ribs, some baked beans, all that good shit. I need to watch it though. My stomach getting dumb fat. So, this is the last week, man. Full
Okay.
body loading is what they say, I guess. But man,
Facts.
other than that, y'all know why y'all are here. This is the On Deck TV show, as we said before, man. Your latest and greatest and weekly hip hop conversation, man. Me and AB, man, going over some stuff this week. It's the 5-year anniversary of the story of Adidon. So we'll talk about that and what Ebro says it did to Drake's career. Gunplay is not having a lot of fun with the DJ Envy Rick Ross back and forth. We'll talk about what happened there. We want to know what you thought about the white man can't jump and rappers debuting in music. And also, we got a reason why Ludacris thinks, Jay-Z told him this, that he doesn't get the lyrical credit that his music deserves. And we're going to talk about Lil Durk's Almost Healed. But first, AB Fetty Wap just got convicted to 6 years. The district attorney wanted to give him 7.5. His defense team wanted 5, so the judge came back and said, we'll split it right down the middle, and we'll give you 6. This is a question from our man, Kendall, longtime on Decker, checking in. He wants to know, AB, are street rappers officially a bad investment?
Man, I can't say that they are because one person decided to move rhymes like weight or weight like rhymes, nigga, during a down season. You're not going to see a bunch of those. We don't get this very often. I know it sounds crazy. You see a lot of rappers in the news for negative reasons. It doesn't happen as often as it seems. So I'm going to say no, it's not a bad investment, not yet. But I can understand why someone would think this. We got the YSL; they come in rounding up YSL members. It's Ricos going on right here in New York. I think it's another one in Texas. Like they're definitely cracking down. But I won't say that street rappers are a bad investment yet. If I am a fill in the blank record label and it's a hot street rapper, I'm definitely still going to be interested in signing them. They just going to get put up through the game. They're going to go through the whole farming system where nigga, you feel just like they do in the NFL, dude. You go sit through this little speech from a nigga that used to have money that don't got it no more. Like we getting you up on the financial level. You just have to. People just need to do a better job of being hands on with their investments, dude, and not just letting them, not just giving them a stupid amount of money and then letting them go out and going right back to where they was at before they met you. So people just need to be more hands on, and they wouldn't have to worry about this. But like you said, they split the time right down the middle. I don't know why his lawyer just didn't ask for 1 year, nigga, so you can split that down to like 3, 2.5.
And laughed out of the courtroom then.
We just want 5. Okay, fine, 6. Nah, fuck, nigga, you should have said 2. So yeah, that's a very interesting situation, man. But damn, shout out to Kendall for the question, though. Great question. What you think?
Yeah, shout out to Kendall for the question. We appreciate you, big dog. The poor with street rappers is, man, it's such a lucrative investment because the stories are so original. Even
Yep.
with somebody like Fetty Wap, it wasn't nobody that I really fucked with, but the story behind him mixed with talent. If you hit that nail on the head, then you got a fucking gold mine, which
Thanks.
is why niggas are still going to take that risk. And no investment is 100%. So would you ask me, are street rappers officially a bad investment? I would tend to agree with you, AB. I would say no, but even with all of that shit you said, I wouldn't trust it unless I need them to tell me they through with the streets. That's it.
Mm,
I
yeah.
need you to be like, I'm done. I'm telling my story. I ain't trying to flip no birds. My homeboys ain't like none of that. Whatever, like it ain't no YSL connections. That is what I would try to weed out if I were hiring a street rapper, and just trying to see, not even before I put anything in place as a combat or these niggas preaching and talk to you, I would ask you first and foremost, my nigga, are you ready to rap or are you still like getting down? Because if you're still getting down, I can fuck with you from a distance.
Yeah.
We can maybe do some one-off shit, but no, I wouldn't trust that side into my label. To Kendall's point, I think the safest investment in hip-hop nowadays, and it's probably a little more of an investment, but the women, like the ratchet women, the Glowers, the Ice Spices, the Lottos, like if I'm a record label, that's what I'm looking for, bro. That's those what I want me. I'm trying to find the next Glorilla, just like her friends got signed. That's even more popping than the street nigga now.
That's a good point.
Maybe for a long time, bro. Yeah.
That's a very good point. That's number one on my radar right now. If I'm an executive,
thanks.
That's first and foremost. But if you look and see, think of some people. Look at how Gucci's label is ran and where his artists are at versus somebody like Gotti. They both got street niggas on their label.
Doug locked up though.
That's a good point. You're right. He is. That it didn't work in Doug's case.
You can't prevent it if a nigga don't want to do it. Like even with Moneybagg Yo being probably Gotti's biggest artist, he said, man, these last 2 years were the hardest 2 years of my life. We ain't seen this nigga get locked up or anything like that, but his best friend died. His other friend went fed. Like, I think he been on a lot of time. Something happened within his family. He had the shit with his restaurant. So even when you do got a street nigga, and they are, like you said, right up under your wing, it's the next level. It's the next niggas. Like we're going to talk about with Gunplay. Like it ain't even necessarily got to be Moneybagg Yo, but he now is taking care of all of these niggas who are still street niggas.
Yeah.
So if I'm Yo Gotti, well, not even Yo Gotti. If I were starting a label and that was my focus, a street nigga, I need to know like what's the depth of what you got going on, and is you willing to quit? Are you willing to give your homeboys real jobs? Because the niggas gonna be hanging around you anyway. They ain't gonna feel like they gotta go sell no birds or do no stupid street shit in order to stay around you. I would want to know all that. So
the all female label might be the play.
Yeah, if I would be pushing for that if I was a CEO, right? Man, any little young ratchet, like, cause have you heard Glorilla new song?
Yeah,
the DJ. Yeah, see, like that's,
yeah, I ain't mad at that.
She probably got her one for the summer.
Yeah,
like taking off. Yeah,
and that's what niggas need to be. Niggas need to be getting. And I did say this before. I said niggas need to start looking for people that make club music, because that ain't going nowhere, dog. And it's gonna be hot. That never fails. That brings the girls, and the girls bring the dudes, dude. So, nigga, that's what niggas need to be on.
Well, we seeing it. That Act Bad just dropped. Glorilla just dropped. So yeah, it's
about to get hot.
I think Ice Spice just did some shit with Taylor Swift. So yeah,
that verse was flawed too. But hey, it's her team. Kudos to her team though. They got her out here. I thought her 15 minutes was big gonna be.
The Taylor Swift feature was nuts.
That's wild.
Yeah, that is nuts, nigga.
Oh shit. Moving on, man. Let's throw it back. Your man Ludacris. He's been on a nice little press run lately. Just got his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Shout out to that. And of course, the new Fast and the Furious joint just came out. He did an interview, man, and he told him that Jay-Z, in a conversation with Hov a long time ago, Hov told him the reason he doesn't get the credit for being lyrical is because his music videos were too silly. We all know Ludacris's music videos have always been over the top. You got the big shoes. You got the big muscles on the fake muscles. They've always been very animated. Do you agree with Hov's assessment of why people don't take Luda seriously like that when it comes to bars?
I don't think it stops at the videos. I think he's on to something right there. But overall, like it's the playful, funny hooks. It's the videos. It's the Fast and Furious. Like everyone knows Ludacris can rap, bro. You ain't got to go to Instagram area of the week and put these freestyles out, my nigga. We know you can rap, but it's like you'll never be considered a Nas, a Jay-Z, or even, in my opinion, a T.I. or anybody, or Rick Ross. And it's not saying that those guys are better than him. They are just, we were talking about Succession before we started. Yep. They're more serious people than Ludacris appears to be. That's outside true. Of the booth, it may be something totally different. I know he got a nice business acumen. He's made a great living for himself off the career that he's had. But to Hov's credit, like it's a certain thing in hip hop, man. You can't be on no goofy shit, bro. And people like respect it. The closest I would say to it is Busta Rhymes. And the moment people try to label him now, we have seen him getting down in revolt and like you know what Busta, Busta Rhymes not gonna play with you. You're not gonna call him goofy. I don't know if Ludacris has the same appeal, which is why he doesn't get the respect too. So it's a lot extra to it, but yeah, that's the start. The music videos are way too silly. Everything is silly about it.
That's true, but I feel like you could take a look at somebody like a DaBaby, and his videos are silly.
No one respects him.
And ain't nobody really
stop. No one respects him, bro. Stop it, bro.
That's hating,
bro. We seen that man walking around in a diaper and Jordans and with a pacifier in his mouth. It was over from there.
He definitely had on Jordans. That's crazy with the diaper. Crazy,
with a diaper.
But no,
that would be similar. But it's the same thing for you. For me, with him, you may respect DaBaby as a lyricist, but I look at that the same way. It's just too goofy. That's too simple.
And you're right. Hip hop is definitely a serious person's game. But I feel like Luda has him being the personality in the way he is has set him apart from everyone else. So at the end of the day, who gives a shit whether some nigga in front of who gives a shit what we think? We sit in front of the computer just tripping off through X, Y, and Z. Nigga, you don't give a damn about that shit. That his career is still going strong, even it may not be necessarily music related, but he has parlayed it into a super solid fame career. Like, you just got the fucking Hollywood Walk of Fame. Like, you doing something right, dude. So, like, I get it. Like, yeah, you may not get named in people's top 10s and top 15s, and you might get overlooked. But nigga, like, them checks still cashing, dude. Like, man, I wouldn't care.
Did you know they paid $30,000 for those stars?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about that. You got to qualify for a whole bunch of shit, but you got to pay for it too.
You brought up, as you were saying, a good point arose. Ludacris has had probably, man, one of the most, like, if you wishing for a rap career, starting as a radio DJ, going to like, I got a #1 album and #1 singles and cartwheeling into the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Come on now.
Like, that man done had a hell, like, when you talking about careers, a nigga can joke about his lyricism and not take him serious there, but when you talking about rap careers, it ain't too many people that have done what he done. I agree with that.
Yeah, so I mean, bro, he not losing no sleep. Let me say that. I get it. Niggas is competitive. Niggas want to get recognized, and he got awards and plaques and shit, man. People know he got fans that fuck with him at the end of the day. That's really all about.
He's had a really storied career, man. All right, man. Now, shout out to Ludacris. Lil Durk, your man, he dropped a new album, Almost Healed. Really simple question here, AB. Did you rock with it?
Yeah, that shit trash.
Wow.
Yeah. But I got to be fair. I'm not a Lil Durk fan. I can't get into it. I've tried on multiple occasions.
Did you like his last album?
Nah.
At 7. Okay.
Yeah,
so that was bad. So you just hating that.
No, I'm just not a fan. He doesn't make good music to me. I actually like the only time I can listen to Durk is when he on some drill shit. When he on that auto-tune shit, bro, that shit sounds terrible to me. Like, it's cringe to me. Even the song with J. Cole, his part is cringe. The singing, him trying to sing, oh my life. No, bro, that shit whack, bro. It's too much auto-tune. It doesn't sound good. It sounds like an AI nigga. I'm cool. There's a couple of songs on here, maybe 2 or 3 that I fuck with. And again, they're more on some Chicago drill shit. I think he's better at that than the harmonizing shit. I just don't think he's as talented as a songwriter to get that harmonizing shit off. But I get it. He did the song with Drake. His level of the amount of looks he's gotten since the Drake song has quadrupled. Like, so I get it. And he's found a way to maintain linking up with Baby. He's doing the right shit. Leaving Chicago. Like, I understand. He's making all the right plays, nigga.
Linking up with who?
On dreads, getting the 2023 look on, all of that. I'm not mad at it. I said the 2020 look with the blonde dreads.
You said linked up with Baby, as in Birdman?
Lil Baby.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, he had that project like about a year or 2 ago. He's making the right plays, and he's standing next to the right people. I just can't get to the music, including this album. It was one, done, deleted, get off my phone.
Well, AB, this music is not for you. So, Lil Durk been going strong for the last 6-7 years. You're right. Yep. But I did fuck with that 78220, I think was the name of it. And part of my stance with this, I like you. I'm not a Lil Durk fan, bro. Like, I listened to that last album because of, like, Lil Durk. Like I was buying
Check
into
it
the
out.
lure. He was making the right plays. I heard him a little baby. Oh, let me check this little baby. I mean, check this Lil Durk out. And it was cool. It was banging in the sense of that's what I expected from him. Now I ain't saying the artist can't grow, but when you come out on the almost healed tip, and then you
Yeah,
got the
all my
J. Cole
life
single, which
single.
I fucked with the J. Cole single, but I not being a fan of Durk, I'm not interested in his growth at all or being almost healed. So there was nothing about I didn't even go check out the album. I listened to the singles, a couple of songs, but I like you. Well, I different from you in the sense of I don't really feel like I got to check out everything, especially if I feel like that he was in this almost healed bag where like he's trying to be a grown-up Durk, and that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the drill Durk. I'm here for him to get it in the sense of, oh man, that's some crazy shit, Chicago rap style, just hearing the lure of how it goes down. I ain't saying I need him to be out here shooting niggas or nothing like that. I don't want it misconstrued. However, I'm not interested in the new Durk and the almost healed Durk. So I don't plan on checking it out for a minute. I'm gonna be real with you. I was too busy this weekend in the sense of I didn't want to be riding around listening to Lil Durk. I wasn't anywhere in any spaces where Lil Durk would have been the hey man, put that on. So no, I ain't got to it yet. But I would have checked it out had he been on some forgive me for it, but like we were talking about earlier, had he been on the street shit, the 782, if it was a hard ass single that wasn't that J. Cole single, I would have listened to it when it came out. I made it way to it, but the rollout for this, nah, I'm good. I'm super good. But I'll check it out at some point.
Nah, it ain't talking about nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. And I just not realized my mic wasn't plugged in, so that's the difference in the sound, guys. But back to this Durk, bro. It's 21 songs, dude. That's problem number one. 21 is I can't get through 21 tracks
next week.
Bro, I can't. It's probably 3 niggas under 30 I can get to 21 tracks with. Max. He not one of them. At all. It might not be 3.
I was trying to think of who 3 would be.
But is Travis Scott 30? I don't know. Maybe he won. I can get through his shit because it's gonna have some. It's gonna be an experience, bro. And I can get through Corday shit maybe, but even he wouldn't do a 21 track joint. So I don't know.
Lil Baby.
Yeah, his last album was some slaw too. These niggas are putting out mid music, bro. Like I'm not, and this is going to lead into our next topic. But these niggas is putting out regular microwave music, bro. There's nothing on this Durk that's popping. The one song I fuck with is the B12, and that's one of the more harder joints. I did fuck with that, but these got shit on here. So y'all go listen to that song called Drew Hill, bro, and tell me that shit ain't ass.
Let me ask you.
Tell me it's not ass.
Let me ask you something because I heard an interesting proposition about the lazy music tape.
Okay.
It's that us as fans have also gotten lazier, right? So go back to when we used to buy music, how invested we had to be. Like we know I know it's coming out on Wednesday. I've been waiting on it for 2 or 3 days. I done went to the store. I done paid for the physical copy. It's part of my collection now. We're very less likely to move on to the next thing because you've invested not only like you invested a little time into it, but now shit, we got everything. It's right here in your phone. Boom. I know it's right here on the streaming platform. Let me check it out. It's trash and move on to the next one or listen to it and be expecting something immediately to come within the next 2 or 3 months. I think that we had, and it ain't excusing because I do agree with you. However, I do think that there's some points there as well because like albums, when they came out for us, bro, it was damn near like a holiday, especially from a big artist. Like if it was a nigga like Durk during our time, like we wouldn't like, I'm pulling up nigga before school or work or on my lunch break or whatever it may be. I'm going to get it. I'm trying to listen to it on the way back. I'm going on my break to sit in the car and listen to it. Now you ain't doing none of that shit, bro. It come up at 12:01, you hitting play. This trash, next song. You know what I'm saying? And you through with it. So I think it's a little push and pull for me.
We invested more than time. We invested in $13.99 plus tax. That's what we invested.
For every CD, not for the streaming service for the month. You know what I mean? Like,
that was on one single.
Songs. Yeah, nigga, and we wanted it to be better, and it was better. Like, we were more forgiving of music back then.
We're not finna act like it wasn't no trash and get put out.
It was trash, nigga. I bought Be Rich 80 dimes, but guess what? I listened to that shit.
Yeah,
I listened to it because I
bought that Bossellini, nigga, and I tried my hardest to make it like it was banging, and it was some slaw.
Like, nigga, come on. We went and got it. We had it in our car. Like, shit, let me try it one more time.
But
ain't none of that shit with streaming. I ain't trying nothing one more time.
That's to be fair though, we did let shit marinate. And
Yes.
certain things do take a second to click. The Durk music is not one of those things. Like views, you needed a second and third listen. Because the first listen kind of threw niggas off. I'm not gonna lie. There's certain types of music, there's certain types of artists that make music that age better than others in terms of like letting it marinate a day or two. Man, some stuff is just surface level, bro. And it ain't finna
That's
change
facts.
the second, third, fourth, or fifth time you listen to it. And you can put Durk in that category.
That is
Almost
also
healed,
true as
this
well.
ain't it.
Yeah,
But I'm not a fan.
I'm good. All right.
Next up, man, another project that dropped was actually an R&B project from a fellow podcaster, your man Rory from Rory and Maul, former Joe Budden co-host, dropped a R&B compilation, got in his DJ Khaled bag, but he made an interesting statement on his press run, man. He talked about how there is no hip-hop superstar in this current generation of rappers for the first time in rap history. Superstar being defined as someone who could sell out an arena. My question, is this a fair statement or no, nigga, there's some young hip hop superstars out right now. He just ain't paying attention.
I don't want to sound like the old get off my lawn guy, but I think he may be right, bro. Like even when I'm talking to young guys and I'm like, who y'all listening to? It's always niggas like, I remember the last generation when J. Cole and Drake, and we might sound old now, Big Sean and Wale. Those niggas was like on the precipice of being the next. Like we seen them, it's like, well, one of them is gonna be that nigga eventually.
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing, and this is no shout out. Like I'm hearing niggas that one name that I do keep hearing. Well, I say a couple, Kitty Mason, a JID, like people of that nature who the new kids like.
Yeah.
But no, not
they're not superstars.
Them dudes not superstars, bro. Like
yeah,
JID, by the time the J. Cole was on this album, the JID on, he was out of here.
Facts.
And same thing for the dude Kenny Mason. He can rap his ass off, but like those are not superstars. So it's so spread out now. It's hard to hone down on just a couple of people. I will say that. But Rory might be right, man. I don't know if hip hop is dead because of it. Maybe we get to see this generation at our ages. They don't need a superstar. Like it's so spread out and diverse now. It's just like, well, whatever you rocking with is there for you. So, I agree with him. I don't see the rap superstar.
You took the words right out of my mouth. They don't need it. You don't need it because niggas. Here's the thing. In order to be dumb successful back in the day and rich, you had to be a superstar. And even some of them niggas didn't even really have the money like we thought. Now, man, you could just lock down 6 or 7 states, dude, and you super no radio, no TV
song now. Yeah, like
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need
Glorilla song, and then she come with a big chunk, the chain. Like they niggas didn't have heck to like they last third, fourth album in the last decade, bro.
Like niggas didn't have the dummy chunks, nigga, until they got their second deal.
Yeah, niggas wasn't.
So
true.
you don't need to be. I don't think people want to be superstars. I don't think so. And 2, you don't need to be, dog. You can be bro. Have you looked at Larry June's Instagram, dude? This nigga has a full-on pop-up shop going on in Europe as we speak. Bro, I can poll 30 people, but they couldn't tell me 2 Larry June songs because he's not on the radio. He not a household name, but you don't have to be. You can be dumb successful. And this is, I put it like this. I was reading this book called Create Something Awesome. It's a YouTube joint. And he talks about the people that join YouTube always look at the big boys like Charlamagne, Joe Rogan, Joe Budden. They want to be them. Well, actually, there's a middle class of YouTubers that usually can make 70, 80,000 a year and be straight, but you don't get those big $20 million Spotify deals, but don't overlook the middle class piece. I think there's a rap middle class that's not, don't get it confused with like, 9 to 5 middle class. I'm just saying relative to Drake and Jay, there's a rap middle class that you can attain to be in and be good, dude. Like super good and live a straight life and not have to work if you don't want to. But everybody want to be nigga a Kendrick and Cole, bro. There's only 4 or 5 spots, bro.
Like you said, used to. I think rappers understand now. Like, take a look at Larry June. They understand business models more. Like, we seen it from our home. Like, look at Lito. Like, we seen him put a tour together himself, tours himself. Like, all of that shit he did by himself, and he lives a rather comfortable life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to be on a whole lot of shit. So, yeah, you're right. I think that now that we're in a different maturation of rap, that yeah, people understand. Like I don't want. First of all, I don't want to be the superstar and be pulled in every 1,000 different directions. And also, nigga, I can put my shirts out. I can do 40 dates a year. I got the streaming money. I like all of these different things so I can get income from. So yeah, they want to be in the middle class more so now.
Niggas can pull up their YouTube, look at their analytics, and see where their songs are getting played, and go straight to that city every year from now until 2060. Mm-hmm. And they good. Like you don't need all these labels and shit to tell you that, bro. You can look at your fucking YouTube and look at your own statistics, dude.
Yep. I got the numbers right here, bro. I'm gonna pull up tickets, $25. It's 300 people in here. I'm gonna do this 40 times this year. Right. Like I was listening to that Blog Era podcast that I put on. What's them niggas name? The Rich Kids? Is that familiar? Is that right?
It sound, I mean, I've heard. I mean, if you talking about T.I. and them people.
No. So it's another name. It's some. God damn, what was the name of them niggas? But some niggas from Chicago or some shit like that, man. They were saying before they were real heavy on the blog. Somebody famous worked with them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm saying the wrong name. But they interviewed the nigga on the Blog Era podcast, and he was like, bro, before anybody knew who we were or we really had other than just the blog thing, he was like, we did, I think he said 200 spots. He said we did 200 shows in a year. He said we made $1.8 million. Nobody knew who we were.
Yep.
And it's just like you said, he said, nigga, $20 tickets, 300 person rooms. We doing this all over America.
Facts.
Ain't no radios talking about us. Ain't no radio playing, no videos. We barely getting YouTube spins. People just know about us on these blogs. They telling their friends, and then we go places they selling out.
Yep. That's it.
I can't think of the name of them, but
you can still do that shit.
So absolutely. Even more so now.
Yeah.
Even more so, like you said, because especially if I got a strong team. Yep. I got somebody that know those YouTube numbers, can put the tour together.
There's more. Look, there's more Larry Junes and currencies than there are Drakes and J. Cole's, bro. Like so no, you don't need another superstar, bro. There's way more of them right now.
Yeah, that's true. And that's good for the game and the artists too. But I think us as fans, we're gonna miss out. Because it's enjoyable too, just having a go-to guy, man. Like the superstar of the generation, like just having that nigga there at the top.
Like a household name.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. All right, man. So I got to check out The White Man Can't Jump on Hulu over the past week. AB, I think you got to check that out too, man. I was thoroughly impressed with Jack Harlow's performance. I'll get into it, but I want to ask you, how do you grade his his acting debut versus other rappers?
It was okay. He basically was playing himself. He's got that dry sense of humor. He's funny though. He's pretty entertaining. I wish the script was a little better. I'm not a fan of Kenya Barris. Like his shit don't really move me. Kenya Barris. Bro, that shit. He not funny to me, bro. And I've come to that conclusion. I came to that conclusion when I tried to watch Black AF, because I really couldn't get into Blackish, and then I watched Black AF and I couldn't get into it. And so when I see this, I see the same types of jokes, and they don't really do nothing for me. So the script didn't do him no favors. But just on some acting shit, he played it fine. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty good with the dry humor, the stuff he does with Drewski on YouTube and stuff. It'd be pretty funny. When you stack it up against other actors, other rapping actors, you got to put Pac with Juice debut. That's
number one.
Well, no, we're not gonna say number one. It's top three because Ice Cube and Boys in the Hood up at 2. That's got to be up there. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like that's when it come to them debuts. That's the one that come to my mind.
You that because it was the Pac double down in Above the Rim that really and Poetic. Okay, I give you 1 for 1 as debuts. Yeah, because Cube did a great job, and I really believed like he played himself just like Jack Harlow did. I thought that when I see Boys in the Hood. That's how well Cube played that. But I enjoyed this. I'm indifferent on Barris. I've never even checked out the Black as Fuck show. Yeah. I did like Blackish though. I think with movies like these, man, because I wasn't mad at the house party one either.
That was okay.
It was nowhere near the original, but
right.
I wasn't mad at it. Yeah, and I think people from our generation kind of try to hold stuff to a higher standard because it was so good, at least is how we remember. Like, White Man Can't Jump was one of those ones. Like, that was a good ass movie, nigga.
Facts.
The same thing with House Party. Like, I've seen those movies each at least 10 times just because they were staples in our generation. So I get people being kind of taken aback and saying, oh, man, leave the classics alone. But again, I like it. I like Jack Harlow's role. And like you said, he played himself, did a great job, wasn't doing too much. I never was looking at it like, man, come on, bro. Like, it was just right on. It was right on, like, temperature for him. Yeah. And I haven't seen the stuff with Drewski. I did see a clip from Dave that looked like it was dumb funny, but I'm not sure if it's happened in the season yet, and I ain't caught up. Have you seen that? Because you caught up on that.
Jack. Bro, no, I did see that. Yeah, that was when he went to the Met Gala.
Dumb funny.
Yeah, that was
funny.
He
was like, Dave was like, come on, bro. Like,
that was funny.
Like, your whole little swag is me. Like, I was hot because I ain't get to watch all of it because I ain't seen it yet and I ain't want to blow it for myself, but that looked dumb funny.
That episode,
Jack Harlow
is
good.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow don't take himself too serious, man, and that's what I like. I think he got a career in acting, actually. I would rather see him act than rap, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. Nah, it works. And I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think of other rappers. I was gonna say Ludacris, but
Busta Rhymes and you remember Busta Rhymes from whatchamacallit?
Oh, High Learning?
High Learning, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I? Added to the little stereotype of Busta Rhymes. What was your boy from Onyx in? Was that the first thing? Was it Moesha?
Sunset Park.
Sunset Park. Was he in Moesha before that?
I don't know. That was around the same time.
He was all right as Q. That was a cool little debut with Q.
Now, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that was solid. That was dumb solid.
He was definitely in Sunset Park. I just don't know if that was his first joint.
Okay.
I was gonna say Luda because he did Too Fast, Too Furious. That was his first one, but that's crazy. 03, nigga. Who knew in 03?
Ludacris. 20 years later, nigga, they still making those movies. That's fucking insane. Nobody could have told me that they gonna make 10 Fast and the Furious movies. I would believe it. I promise you. I would have called you the biggest fucking idiot in the world, nigga. You're like, they'll make 10 of these. 20 years from now, they're still gonna be like, nigga.
Billions, though. Billions in the box office.
Crazy. Fast and Furious 10, and they might be doing them 11, they say. That's
yeah, they are. They are.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Jack Harlow did a good job, man. If y'all ain't seen it, y'all looking for like cool hour, 30-minute, cool. Okay,
it's cool.
Definitely check it out. Some funny stuff in there, man.
Yeah.
And his girl, bad. Jack Harlow girl.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Have you seen her before?
Yeah, she had other shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She is beast. Yeah.
This me. Okay, yeah. Let's take it back to if you didn't get enough of DJ Envy versus Rick Ross.
Envious.
Exactly. Of course, they've been beefing over their car shows. Last week when Envy dressed up as the police officer to fuck with Ross, he actually quoted. Well, he didn't quote, but he name dropped Gunplay. Gunplay has a GoFundMe up for his daughter. I don't know what the situation is. I think there's some health scare or whatnot. And Envy said, was kind of making fun of Ross for that being his man's and not helping him out or whatever. Gunplay got on the phone with Charlemagne and Envy and recorded himself talking greasy to DJ Envy. Whose side are you on this one, man? Are you on Gunplay side for checking Envy, or are you on Envy side because what you feel what he said wasn't that deep?
I don't think it was that deep, but I agree with Gunplay. Like, you can't play with everybody, man. Like, everybody not Rick Ross. Everybody don't have the type of investment in this that Rick Ross and Envy do. So I can hear you joke if I'm Envy or Ross, and I can ha joke back. Gunplay was in a different mindset. His wife or daughter going through this shit, like, he listening and like, bro, what? I could see him being like, bro, what in the fuck do I have to do with this? And him being the butt of the joke, I could see him not liking it. But, and again, when you're talking about, you can't judge people like when you're talking about somebody's wife or kids, how they react. Like, you can't be like, man, you're doing too far. Like, nah, like, that's the people that they signed up to protect and love. So, I mean, you brought it there. With that being said, Gunplay handled it wrong in the sense of I would extorted the shit out of Envy. Like I would have said, I would have extorted the shit out of Envy, man. I would have had 6 songs ready, nigga. Play my shit everywhere. I'm coming to smack the shit out of you. I mean, he ain't gonna smack Envy, I don't think.
No.
But the threat would have been real. Like him just calling up the Breakfast Club, like, bro, I want my shit played everywhere. I would have told him at offline. Well, I wouldn't have recorded none of that. Or are you making a donation to my daughter's OnlyFans? Oh, excuse me, damn.
Whoa, my God.
GoFundMe, same thing. Same thing.
Jesus.
Or you just cashing out on that GoFundMe. One or the other. Like, but the call from Charlemagne, like, that ain't it. Like, nah, I don't care nothing about the clout. We can put this little video out and get 100,000 views, but you still got the GoFundMe up. You still in the same position. I would have extorted the dog shit out of Envy. Either I got this little 6 project EP that I got coming out, and this will be played heavy in New York because Envy spending it every night where he at, or I'm just gonna pull up and it's gonna be tough for him everywhere he at now. I'm gonna make a scene. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm Gunplay. I'm just famous enough where I can get in these events, but I ain't famous enough where I can't smack the shit out of DJ Envy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can get close to Envy. He ain't just no regular fan dude. So this would have been, if I was gonna play, this would have been opportunity knocking at the door. And the opportunity wasn't leaking this little video acting like you pressed him. Like, nah, this nigga is pumping my single. Like DJ Envy, one of the biggest DJs in the world, is pumping my little bullshit, trash 6 songs that I had sitting on some hard drive that I ain't touched in 4 years. But just because you brought me in y'all bullshit, now you got to pay, nigga. Or whatever this GoFundMe donation, 250,000, whatever I'm trying to reach, just go on and wire that over to me, Envy, and we'll keep everything cordial. But ain't no way he would have got off with just this, with a threat, smack threat.
Yeah, first of all, I can't tell you the next time that DJ Envy and Gunplay are going to be in the same room. I'm not even going to hold you. It's going to be a very long time.
I'm trying to get there, man. If I was Gunplay, I'm pulling this schedule up. If Gunplay got to drive to where the nigga, he got to pull up.
It ain't going to happen.
He came up 95 from Miami to New York to Gunplay's next shit. I mean, to Envy's next spot in Philly or whatever it is. I'm pulling
Envy gonna have them big offensive linemen, and they gonna dog walk that nigga just the same way G Unit did too when they ran. Shit, listen, man. Listen. I will say this though. I think Envy bringing that situation into the beef with Ross wasn't the flex that he thought it was. I will say that. That's a touchy subject when you, like you said, family and close friends and stuff like that. Now I will say, and the exact quote for those who didn't see it, he literally said, "Shout out to our brother Gunplay, but you got your mans out here on with the goddamn," I almost said the other shit, with the GoFundMe for his family. He said, and there's no way in hell Charlemagne would have a GoFundMe for his family, and I'm standing right here next to him. It'll never happen. So he was really trying to play Ross on, look how you doing, your man. That's supposed to be your family, because Gunplay's supposed to be day one with Ross. Yeah. Day one.
I always say that's
all the bullshit. So that he was really trying to play him like that. That wasn't the flex that he thought it was. I'm gonna be honest. But neither was recording the phone call and talking about I'm finna smack you, bro. Like, what? That's clout chasing 101, man. And I get it.
But Gunplay got to do that though. He had a place in his career where clout chasing is part of the marketing for him.
Yeah, marketing for what?
Whatever he got, so you won't forget his name. Man. But no, this goes to the thing what we said when we was first talking about this. Everybody don't know how to joke, bro. Everybody's not built for this. And like what you said, it sounds good. You saying that about Gun, it sounds good in theory. It don't sound like you're being disrespectful. However, you never know how somebody gonna take that. Like, you don't know what him and Ralston been through. Like, Ross man gave that man a shit ton of money, and he out here like, I ain't fucking with you no more. I don't care what it. Like, you don't know their situation, so just staying quiet about it is better than what he even said. Like, it ain't that
Gunplay. He called a stray. He called a stray, and it wasn't necessary. I'm gonna be real, but nobody really. If you listen to the clip, nobody really like. First of all, let's be honest. Nobody up until this point has even pointed this out.
I wouldn't even knew, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody was like, damn, bro, why you say that about Gunplay? Like, nobody, it didn't, they kept it moving on the show. Like, niggas didn't laugh at the shit. Like, they just kept it moving. It wasn't that deep. But I get it. From his perspective, it's different.
I'm gonna say, but we not Gunplay, though.
Yeah, for sure.
And like we always talk about, we ain't got to go home to his woman. Like,
that's true.
He said in that call, his wife said something to him about it. He probably was gonna let it go too, and like, man, it wasn't that big deal. But nigga, you married. Like, once your wife say something about it, it's like, now I got to do something.
It's Will and Jada all over again.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. No, now, like you said, Will thought the joke was funny. Then you look over there at your wife and she looking like, nah, nigga, now I got to do something. So, yeah, you got to be careful talking about people loved ones, man.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. All right, now. Next, we have, oh, man, this would be fun. 5 years ago, AB, your mans got put on a cross and walked down Main Street. That is Drake. The story of Adonai came out after Drake got a little too froggy with Pusha T. Ebro from the morning show says that L from that beef put a ceiling on Drake's legend. I don't even got to ask, do you agree with this, AB?
Oh, my God. Yeah, listen, man. First off, and again, that beef started because Drake mentioned his wife.
I'm not a nigga wife.
There you go. But no, of course not, dude. Nobody, listen, man. Listen, this is what I would ask Ebro. Did Hit 'Em Up put a ceiling on Biggie legend, bro? No, New York nigga, it didn't. You're gonna say no. So guess what?
That's funny.
And that was 30 times more impactful than this. So no, dude. Was this a great beef song? Was it a great beef rollout? Absolutely. Did he win the battle? Yeah, probably so. Man, nigga, none of that shit matters today, dude. Nigga, this nigga didn't even see. This nigga don't even get Hot 97 on the OVO jet, bro. Like, I don't even hear that shit. I'm flying over to the fucking game, nigga, to get courtside for the playoff game, nigga. I missed this story completely. It doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. People try to say that with the ghostwriting shit. Nobody gave a shit, bro. Was this entertaining? Absolutely. Did Push win? Yeah, probably so. But bro, it's not a long-lasting stain because he has beefs that he's won. Drake has won beefs too. Ask Common, ask Meek Mill. He's done the same thing. And nobody gave a fuck about the ghostwriting because he wrote shit for other people too. There's reference tracks all over YouTube, dude, of Drake doing shit for other people. So that's why that shit doesn't have the same stain as you would think. So nice try. Everybody wants to shoot at the motherfucking king with holding the crown and shit. No, this is not a huge L. Say that shit about Biggie and Hit 'Em Up then, dude, if that's the case. Like, come
Biggie
on.
and Hit 'Em Up, Jay-Z and Ether.
Exactly. Did they put Ether put a stain on his stealing? Oh, man, shut up, dude.
Dr. Dre and Real Compton City G's.
Come on,
like the
bro.
list goes on and on, bro. You're right. It didn't like it's fucking Drake. You know what I'm saying? Pusha T got the W, and that's cool. That's it. Like, niggas should be able to say that and still be like, well, I mean, Drake is still that nigga. Like, nothing changed about that. Pusha T just out-rapped him in that little battle.
Facts.
But, like, yes, tying so much to it, like a nigga like Ebro and all that New York shit try to do, is like you said, the great point to that is like, what about all these other superstars whose ceiling went even higher after they beat? We talking about 5 years ago. You're telling me that Drake isn't way more successful than he was 5 years ago? Nigga putting out fucking dance albums, bro. There's no cap. Ain't no cap, bro.
Nah, it's not.
Like, that's what he be better out saying. Like, there is no cap for a nigga like Drake, bro. And we seen that. That's more impressive. It's more impressive to be like, nah, his nigga took a L at the damn near height of his career, and that nigga ain't missed a beat. He still tap dancing to the bank. So, like, ain't no ceiling on his legend. The only ceiling on Drake legend is niggas want that rap album. They want that album. And I promise you, niggas will forget about Story of Adonai if they get that out. They will, like, that will be it. That's
nigga,
what closes the door.
Ether and Hit 'Em Up were radio hits, dude. Yes. Like, niggas know them word for word. If them shits didn't bury niggas, then this didn't, bro. The only thing that's happened since then is this nigga Drake is now an executive producer with goddamn Euphoria on HBO season 3, season 2 coming soon. Like, dude, like, we're a Top Boy season 4 coming soon. What are y'all talking about, dude? Make it make sense, bro. I don't understand. Nice try. Everybody try to come for my boy. I won't have it. I won't have it.
In the rare case about your boy, you're right here. I will give you that.
It's crap. What we got for the wins and losses, man?
Moving on to the wins and losses. First, AB, we got your man Polo G. He brags. He says he is the only rapper that doesn't need security. Win or loss?
Talk about not being the flex that you think it is. Like that. Someone saying, man, nigga, I rap, nigga, I don't need no security. That's been played out for years. Like, that hasn't been anything worth saying in so long. So that's an
all that
L.
tell me is you ain't making enough money yet.
bro.
That's all that tells me.
Bro. That's not that's a L, bro. And Polo G, like I actually like him. I like the kid as a person. His music is okay, but I actually like him. I like when you hear him speak. He usually speaks like he got some sense. His mom is his manager. She ain't going. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a savage with the business deals and shit. I respect that. Bro, but like, come on, man. Don't say no ignorant shit like that. You got niggas thinking that shit cool. That shit not cool, dog. Like it's whack.
His fans should rebel. They want to keep him around. Say, no, please get security. We're not impressed by this, my nigga. Like, get security, please. There's too many haters out there. So,
them famous last words right there, bro. When you say shit like that, man, like don't say shit.
I'm good, man. I'm good around here.
I don't need that shit. Okay,
my nigga. All right, next winner or loss, your man Benny from Griselda fame names himself King of America. He challenges his peers to dethrone him. He says, King of America, Buffalo nigga. Okay, I said it. I hear the rappers claiming the crown. If you want it, you gotta come and get it. What do you think about Benny declaring himself King of America? It's crazy.
I'm gonna give him an L because he obviously just binge watched Game of Thrones for the first time, and he was too hype off of that shit. Nigga call himself King of America. America ain't got no king. Why would you want to be the King of America? What are you talking about, dude? Like, what are we just get money and get out the way, man. Niggas don't want security. Niggas want to be kings of America. Stop, bro. There's no such thing. What are you talking about? Return the Game of Thrones DVD set you just got for Christmas or your birthday, dude, and relax.
Or here's a thought. Like, stand on what you're saying. Like, you just like, bro, what does that even mean? I have what the fuck does King of America mean? It don't even got a good ring to it like King of the South did with T.I. Like, bro,
greatest rapper alive or best rapper alive, anything like that's all been used.
Just say you the best rapper alive, bro.
It's too late.
Nigga to come.
Niggas don't use it already. He try to think of something new.
Yeah, that ain't working. It's an L. I would have rather him just been like, I'm the best nigga rapping, and if somebody think differently from that, come holler at me. That would have been very Buffalo like, very direct. I feel like that would have stuck a lot than the King of America shit. That makes no sense.
King of America is nasty.
That's disgusting. Nasty. All right, moving on from nasty to classy. Team. Moneybagg Yo, he has a new album coming out. He pushed it back, he claimed, because of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, as he should have.
Yeah. Also, he says, his girl, Ari Fletcher, says, if Moneybagg Yo goes #1, she already has the video locked and loaded that she's going to drop on her newly created OnlyFans that she will make if Moneybagg Yo goes #1. Is that a win or a loss?
This is an L because this cap that OnlyFans that button getting pressed regardless.
She's still gonna drop it.
If he go 1, 2, 10, 13, it doesn't matter. It's getting because she know what that's gonna do. That's gonna do Bad Baby numbers, dude. If Ari
she made like $1 million or something, Bad Baby did. So
come
Ari
on, bro.
Do it. Jesus Christ.
So yeah,
she's been promoting it already. They said she sent her and Young Miami was going back and forth on Twitter. You see that?
Oh, I thought you said her and Young Miami was on the OnlyFans.
Well,
now we would have been talking.
There's the link. Where's the link, nigga? But no, she tweeted Young Miami. She asked her, I don't even feel good repeating what Young Miami would say in response. So y'all have to look that up.
What?
But Ari said she sent the video to Young Miami on Twitter. She asked her, did you like that video I sent you? And I'll read this verbatim. Ari said, did you get the video that I sent you? What are you going to do with it? And Young Miami says, pause this, super pause this, play with my pussy until it comes everywhere. And Ari responded is, when you do it, I want to see, send me the video. Jesus.
Hey man,
to be a fly on the wall for any of that.
That's the OnlyFans that's the one we need. You ain't talking about nothing.
I'm signing up for that Young Miami OnlyFans. I ain't even gonna hold it. At least a month she can get out of me. I ain't renewing or nothing, bitch. She can get that money out of me. Let's go. Absolutely, nigga.
Oh shit. That's funny.
Damn. It is very funny, man. But that's an L though, man.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how that's promo, your girl doing an OnlyFans, but I mean, hey, They live
It's
in that
cheap
lifestyle.
promo. This promo in reverse, dude, because like you're not spending no money, but you about to bring some cake in. So it actually kind of and it bring attention to your project. So it actually it's smart,
probably,
but damn.
it couldn't be nothing more. She probably was just gonna be on there some thongs and shit. Nothing too
Probably.
risque.
Yeah,
You got an online profile, so. But hey, man, I ain't seen it yet. So if y'all get the link, send it to me.
Yeah,
That
listen.
all reflects on OnlyFans, man. Who we got for on deck of the week?
Oh no, real quick bonus W though to your boy Future.
One more thing.
Yeah. Your boy Future, man. His foundation opened up a STEM lab in Atlanta. Major moves right there. Much respect. Nipsey did the same thing in LA, man, was getting the STEM shit popping. And then, we know what happened after that. But shout out to Future, because that's where it's at, man. That's where the science, the tech, get that shit cracking for these youngsters in there, man, so they can get this paper in the future, bro.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Shout out to Pluto for that, man. We got for on deck of the week.
Hey, man, we are going to YouTube, man. Shout out to a new subscriber. Angel Man was popping, sir. And shout out to Hendrix Loco, man, frequent commenter, man. We appreciate it. He said Timbaland is too legendary to be condoning this bullshit, referring to the AI. Guru is 100% correct. That shit corny. If somebody used the Aaliyah vocals, he'd have a fit. Him trying to make AI cool and ain't cool at all. Relax and produce new music. I ain't mad at that. Because Timbaland's like a legend, bro. Like, he got to find something else to do.
Yeah, you playing around too much. I agree with that too. I definitely agree with that.
Appreciate the comment, man. What you got to put me on?
Oh, is it Idol or Superstar? Whatever with The Weeknd going to be on it on HBO. The name is escaping me right now. Man, it was a sad day Sunday, man. We lost Succession, one of the greatest TV shows ever. Went off, so my Sunday night's going to be empty. They said this show with The Weeknd about creating a pop star is supposed to be really, really solid. So hopefully that's all right. I think it's called Idol or some shit like that.
The Idol come out on the 4th.
Idol.
Okay. Yep. That does look kind of tough. Weeknd look weird on that motherfucker. Man, I don't know what he got going on, but I'm gonna fuck with it though. I'm gonna see what it's hitting on.
Yeah, I want to see what they hit on.
What
you got to put?
I'm gonna keep it TV too. I was gonna say make sure, because I had a couple people hit me up and they had been hearing about Succession. They had never started it. I'm here to tell you right now. What was it, season 4?
Yeah. 4 seasons, 40 episodes.
4 seasons, a 10-piece each. Go ahead and get that rolling. Go ahead and clear up an hour or 2 a day. Go and get that started. It's a really, really, really strong TV. If you're into like good dialogue or shit, now if you like my man Coach Locke and you just want to see buildings explode, then this isn't for you. But if you're if
you're action nigga,
just skip this, sit this one out. Just go. I think Transformers come out like a week or 2. Just go see that, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're into dialogue, like A1 writing, plot shit, like this was crack. They stuck the landing. The landing was superb, very well done. 2 thumbs up. It's up there. It's up there on the show too.
For the people that don't watch Succession, or that don't like it. And versus being like, well, you know what, I'm not a big dialogue person, and saying that it's mid, that blows my fucking mind. Because I don't think it was a bad episode of that series. I said this earlier, we did a live review. There are other series that have higher highs, like that have better episodes.
Yeah,
we're talking about straight through.
It's consistent.
Like from 1 to 40, like it wasn't a more entertaining series than that shit, bro. But I am a dialogue person. I understand that.
Yeah.
Myself. I don't even like action movies and scary movies and shit like that. I can sit and watch dialogue all day, so this is right up my alley. Yeah. I really enjoyed this, man. The HBO fucking nailed this. If you haven't seen it, check it out, man.
Yeah, I can understand if somebody don't like it though, because everybody got different tastes. I get it.
Facts, because I don't like. There's a lot of action stuff that I'm not watching John Wick, bro. Like, but that's super popular.
Yeah, that shit be dope too. By the way,
it do. But I'm just not into that, bro. Like I go to Mission Impossible and fall asleep. But like I can watch some other shit and just they talking the whole time. You're like, bro, what?
Yeah. Nah, that's a 10-fold, man. Hey, let us know what you guys think of any of the topics we covered today. Let us know. Hit the comments how Jack Harlow do. Was Gunplay wrong? What that Lil Durk sound like? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to tap in with us next week. YouTube.com/OnDeckTV show. Anything else before we get out of here?
That is it, man. We appreciate you guys joining us, staying 10 toes down for 10 years strong. We out.
Yes, sir.